Hey, now everybody, we're here at the Gamer Sushi channel, and I'm actually doing some streaming today of Wild Terra 2. And so I'm going to get that situated. First, let's do a quick sound check, make sure everything is sounding just right. Check 1 2, check 1 2, just right. Check 1 2, check 1 2, just right. That sounds good. Okay, I'm going to switch over to the Wild Terra screen, and let me bring that up on my computer monitor as well so I can actually play. I'm going to be doing a run through from the very beginning because I've never actually played. I just barely started the game, didn't even really do any quests or anything. So I'm going to start from the very beginning. So we're exploring this together. So first off, we're in the Wild Terra screen. So let's hit play. Select a character, and let's take that character, and let's delete so we can start all over again. Might have to all be in caps. And we're going to hit create, and we're going to make a male. Like my skin's going a little bit darker. Hair color, dark, more towards the red. That's good. That's good enough. And we're going to give it the same name as before. As most people know, Terra is usually my gaming handle, at least initially. So we'll create that. Okay, that'll be my Feudal Lord character. I deleted the old one because I guess you get one Feudal Lord and the rest are peons. So, but only the Feudal Lord can claim land. So, we're going to start. Got a lot of ambient sound. I think I'm going to turn the ambient sound down a little bit once we get in, because it's a little bit loud, a little bit overwhelming. So let's see here. I'm trying to look over. Oh yeah, there's a gear. Options, sound, ambient sound, turn it down about half, and effect volumes, turn those down a little bit too. Back, still a little on the loud side. Turn the master volume down a little bit. There we go. Back. Okay. And close out of the option menu. All right. Let's see. It's telling us back in it, pick up scattered clothes. So picking up scattered clothes. Open the quest window. See, complete quest. All right. And I completed the quest. Okay, so that's the first step of the quest. Let me see if I can read this a little bit better here. Where I am, even though I have some balance problems, the floor definitely wobbles. And am I on a ship? Okay. put on some clothes first, then we'll figure it all out. Progress. Equip the clothes. Gotta equip the clothes. So go over to the equip button. Go to the clothes and equip them. And complete that. Close the inventory button. See what is next. Talk to Siba. Don't need to read all of this. This is about as far as I've gotten last time, so. That's Siba there, right? Okay. What happened? What is it? I'll just have to complete this quest, I think. And accept quest. Pick up the knife from the table, open inventory, and equip it. Okay. So. Okay. There we go. Talk. Completed Siba. Should I talk to Siba again? Quest. And that's the new quest should be to kill the rat, I believe. I'd gotten this far. Healing ingredient. Enter the warehouse, kill the rat, get the required ingredients from it. Corpse. Rat droppings. Okay. That's in here. Got that. Create Siba. Movement is really slow. Hopefully it speeds up. You are slower than last in January. Let's see what this is. You complete the quest. Annual remedy. Mix toppings with sulfur in pot. Drink and you will be like a daisy. Let's accept this quest. Is this the pot? Okay. Talk to Siba again. Very basic quest. I do need to open up the chat window, so give me a second here while I minimize this to go to my chat, because I forgot to do my chat pop out while I was doing everything else, so I can see if anybody comes into the chat channel. There we go. All right, and back to Wild Terra. That way I can see if any of you lovely people come into chat. I'm actually talking on my guild Discord, so only guild members could come in and see me right now. Although I could switch if people wanted to talk live, although I did kind of let my guildies know I'd be here, so because one of them is supposed to come in a little bit later and help me out. Okay, hangover remedy complete. Now I have not been this far. I had not done the actual remedy, so actually killing the rat was the last thing I did before I quit the last time I did the character. Now you got in trouble, you need to discuss it with the boatswain, grumbles the old cook. The whole team saw the captain's daughter leave with you. Come on, bring me logs from the woods warehouse, and I'll let you out of the hole to the boatswain. So, request, accept. Pull the lever and run through the opened door. Use shift key or double click to run. Gather firewood. So I didn't get through. Hold on, I gotta get. We'll do the lever again. Somehow I ran back through. Leave a hold. It's probably fresh air. Scout. Scroll the mouse wheel to change the camera zoom. Press the mouse wheel or left alt to rotate the camera. Find and talk to boatswain. Okay, so zoom in, zoom out. Do you remember anything? Damn you. Yesterday, the entire crew of the ship celebrated the birthday of the captain. All right, all these drunken antics, but to encroach on the captain's daughter. I just returned from the watch, and you are nowhere to be found. Harpoon in your throat. Harpoon in my throat, huh? Magic Knight. What's this? Tear you into the boatswain, masterfully swerves at me, but I feel that he is losing for a way to help me, looking for a way to help me. Let's try to find out something from Ellie herself. Maybe she can calm her father's anger. Look, there she is, looking at you. Wave your hand to her. So let's see what it says. Open the actions window. Grab the action, wave to the toolbar, and wave. Okay, so the action window, wave. And complete it. And then complete. There's stuff in global chat here. Accept the quest. Okay, let's see. Next, what do I gotta do? Talk to Steer the helmsman for a quote. Steers. Oh, there's the helmsman. The new quest is find the first mate, drag the action begging from the action window to the toolbar, beg the first mate. Well, I don't have to drag the action, I can just use it from the action menu. So now I just gotta find first mate. One of these guys is the first mate. Maybe not. I go find the first mate. That's steers. I don't see a question mark on any of these guys' faces, so I can't open that door. Maybe he's in one of the holds. That's the first mate, okay. Hold on. Okay. Let's see here. Just a second. I gotta pop into Discord for a moment. Hey, Loggy.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Not much. I don't know why you couldn't get into my channel.
It's weird. Sometimes the password's set, but Yuri's send you an invite to the in-game guild.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to just get through the beginning. I'm streaming now too, just so you know. I'm streaming what I'm doing, so.
It's a great game.
Yeah, that's what Vortec has been saying, and I've been wanting to try it out. And so my idea was to stream this first experience all the way from the beginning. And, you know.
You should get an invite from Yuri to join the guild.
Invited you to join the guild, Blood Legion.
Perfect.
So, yeah, accept.
And I can give you an invite to their Discord as well.
Right now, I want to kind of stay in ours because I told Vortec I'd be in ours so that he'd find me later.
Oh, yeah.
But you can send me an invite and I might join it. I don't like to join a lot. I don't really like the Discord program. I just use it mainly to deal with Iron Bank stuff anymore. And for when I'm streaming, I have my own Discord, but I don't use it for hardly anything else. I mean, I made a
old school EverQuest.
What now?
This will probably give you like old school EverQuest vibes.
And I'm an old school EverQuest player. I was a beta tester for EverQuest.
Oh, I did too when I was in high school.
Yeah, I beta tested EverQuest back in the 90s. So I wasn't in high school. I mean, I graduated didn't graduate, but I was a senior in high school in '89, so I'm a little bit older than you.
Yeah, just a little bit. But when Vortec told me about the game, and I was like, all right, let me play it. And I was like, oh man, this is good. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I saw the conversation. I watch the Iron Bank Guild. I actually kind of religiously watch that Discord, even though I hate Discord the program. I love Iron Bank. Ever since joined up with Iron Bank in Fractured, because I was usually not a guild player. I've always been a soloist for gaming. I've had guilds before. In EverQuest, we had a guild. We even met up in person once at a camping trip in Jacksonville, Florida. People came from all over the world, but that was years ago. But most of the time, I end up playing by myself in these games. But Iron Bank is a little bit different, and I pitch in with Iron Bank. And of course, Stormbug is my sister, and I brought her into Fractured, and me and her joined Iron Bank together. She might join this game if we get her a key, but we're talking about.
I already talked to Vortec about making sure everybody else gets keys.
Yeah, because that's what we're trying, and that's one of the things is I want to stream the game because I guess the developers of this game need to get their word out and get it streamed, and the guy that was streaming it doesn't stream it very much. Well, I'm perfectly willing to stream like all the time that I'm in this game. I mean, I don't even necessarily, unless I'm with group members that are worried about it, even worry about putting a delay on for the PvP people. I would just stream anyway and just, let caution go to the wind.
Yeah. Well, and the benefit for me getting keys is when I buy it, because I live and work in China, when I buy it, I get it like 75% off of whatever else is paying.
Yeah, he explained that to me.
So and then like these new guys that have been joining the game, they're like, hey, I'm going to go buy a Dragon Pack. I'm like, whoa, wait, let me get my PayPal set up. Send me like $200 and you'll save $300.
Yeah.
And then Vortec didn't know that they actually have two different versions of the pack. And it's only like $5 or $10 more to buy the version with the extra CD
right.
key.
Yeah, so Vortex, yeah, he told us about that. I mean, they're doing a lot, and I'm doing a lot playing 7 Days to Die as well. And in fact, I even have a Darkness Falls server for that. But I'm an MMO player at heart. I like zombie games. I do. And Resident Evil was one of my favorites. But I like MMOs, and I love crafting. And so this is supposed to be like really intense with the crafting systems, which is something I'm looking forward to checking out. I'm just barely in the starter quest. I'm just on the boat talking to the first mate now. So it's going to...
Oh, yeah, you're babying.
I
That's
just
good.
started it like a few minutes, I mean, however long it is I started my stream.
Oh, that's awesome.
So because I went ahead, because I had started a character a few days ago, but I wasn't feeling up to it. So I didn't even get past killing the rat before I closed it down. But then I had a bout of food poisoning on the last weekend, so that was part of it. But I was feeling it today, and so I went and deleted that old character and started just absolutely fresh with my feudal lord character.
And did you pick a lord?
Well, yeah, the first one you pick is a feudal lord. I deleted the other character so that it would be the feudal lord again. I deleted the old character. This one's a feudal lord. Yeah,
good,
so he can claim territory. Yeah, I read one of the Reddit feeds about the game too. So yeah, I'm just running through it, see what happens, and we'll see how it goes with everything. Is there somebody else in this chat with us? I keep hearing another voice.
Oh, no, it might have been my girlfriend in the back.
Okay. Yeah. I know that if we get enough of us in, we might have to form up Iron Bank here because we are such a good working guild together. And
yeah.
And a guild like Iron Bank would, from what Vortex was saying, would probably rule this game soon because, I mean, we work together and we fill all the niches. We don't all try to be like uber gankers and stuff. Everybody likes to go and do everything. There's a lot of PvE players and PvP players in Iron Bank. Like, I'm a PvE player. I don't worry about PvPing much. I want to craft and I want to explore and I want to take on the environment. And someone like Ace might join and play, and he's a PvPer, as we all know. Yep. And yeah, where my sister likes to do a little bit of both, and she's still just getting her feet wet on PvP. And then Goris, I think, would prefer to mostly do PvE. So we'll see if we can get more of them playing. I know Storm said if she gets a key, she'll play at some point. But she can only really focus on one game at a time. And right now she's really kind of focused on 7 Days to Die. So it might be a little bit before we get Stormy in. But that's okay. I'm going to check it out first anyway. And I can play a couple of different games at once. And of course, Fractured is hopefully going to be back next month.
Oh, very nice.
They said the earliest it would be back is March, which I would consider a personal birthday gift if Jacopo can do that. Because March 3rd is my birthday. So if they bring it back in March, I would be like, yeah. Sorry, I talked over you there? Did I interrupt you on something? I didn't hear that.
No. Oh, no.
Okay.
I was just saying that's good. It's going to be a nice birthday.
Yeah, if Fractured comes back, because I love Fractured. I'm about to start that judgment quest. Talk to Hope, the boatswain again. Okay.
It took me a little bit to get used to the whole,
Double
you
double click
know,
to run and
yeah, the
scroll
boat thing
bar
and
and yeah. And what do they do with people who have mice that don't have a scroll bar?
yeah.
Because it's like use the scroll bar to zoom in and out, and hit the scroll bar key to move around the viewpoint. But what if you don't have a 3-button mouse or a scroll bar? I have a scroll bar.
You're gonna have to remap it.
Yeah, I mean, I have a scroll bar, luckily.
Yeah. So the other thing that you're gonna get used to really, really quick is is leveling stuff up. Like I stayed on an island for
That's
2
what
weeks.
Sportech told me about that. You spent 2 weeks on the island, and then you found out once you came off the island that stuff was so much better off the island.
Yeah, but I was glad I stayed because certain things on the island you get easier, like the beetle's eyes, the rabbit's foot,
So it's not a bad idea to get
which
some of
all
it.
hurt. Because like the rabbit's foot sells really, really well here. When you get the gems, like the sapphires and for mining and stuff, they sell for 3 or 4 silver a piece.
Right.
Because it costs gold to get your Dominion up. Like 1 gold for medium, and it's like uh, 3 gold for large.
And what's the gold to silver ratio?
It's 100 to 100.
Okay. Because like in Dungeons and Dragons, it was originally 10 to 1. But and then in one version it was 20 to 1. And you know they've waffled through a few different versions of gold. Different games do different conversions. Back in EverQuest though, I believe it was 100. So there's 100 silver to gold, 100 gold to no, 5 gold to 100 gold. I don't remember. It's been and I've played EverQuest in the last 3 years. It's just it's so different now.
Yeah, I still have 2 active accounts.
I have the progressive server. But
Yeah, same. I'm on Verona Bay,
I'm
but
on
not the progressive. I'm on the
I'm
old.
on Mischief. But I deactivated my account a few months back. I just couldn't afford to pay for both. I just recently deactivated my Albion too, and my old school RuneScape. I haven't paid that up in a while. So I've mainly been doing Fractured and the 7 Days to Die, and you know.
And the benefit of that is they're free.
Right.
So that's the benefit of not having
pay,
to spend more
pay
money.
once and then you never pay again. I like those kind. I like buy to play more than I like subscription games. But I've been a Fractured backer since Kickstarter, so I've got VIP coming when I get in because I've got a champion pack on Fractured.
Oh, nice.
And Stormy's got an Eternal pack because she's not my blood sister. We just grew up together, so we consider each other brother and sister. But her real parents, for a Christmas gift over a year ago, got her the Eternal pack. So, yeah, so she's got the Eternal. I brought her in and got her to get the Adept pack originally, and then she ended up getting the Eternal. But I'm on disability, so the best I could do was, at the time, they were doing the stimulus payments and stuff. I didn't have my bills didn't actually really go up, even though they were giving stimulus payments because I'm a disabled person. I still was getting my disability checks like normal and stuff. So the stimulus, I was a little bit more free to spend my stimulus. So I got a new, better computer and I upgraded my pack to champion. But yeah, Living on disability though sucks because I have to live on $1,000 a month.
Yeah, I have a buddy. You might know him. His name's Grumpy Gamer.
Grumpy, I've seen Grumpy before.
He OTG member.
Is he Grumpy old Bratwurst on a couple of
No, that's a different guy.
Okay, then no. Doesn't sound like the one I know then. I've seen Grumpy old Bratwurst though.
Yeah, he's a different guy. My Grumpy, he's actually really grumpy. He used to be a roadie for Metallica and the bands in the 70s and 80s, and then went to the hospital and they jacked up and gave him medication that messed with his head and made him go crazy.
I'm
So now he's schizophrenic and
in
all
80s
this.
and 90s, 8 years between the 80s and 90s. Summers while I was in high school, and then later I traveled the carnival and the circus. So I've done roadie things too. I love that roadie life. I've done a lot of things though in my 57 years.
Yeah, he's right around your age too. He's like 57, 58.
Yeah.
Now he lives in Texas, I think Arizona.
Yeah, I'll be 52 this year. So he lives in Texas.
Arizona.
Well, I'm from California, so that's near my neck of the woods. But I live in Missouri now. I love Missouri, though. There's a good gaming community here, so lots of Dungeons and Dragons and card and board games and stuff. So even
and then when you get to the main land here, just start doing every quest that you do on the island, like collect this, collect that. It resets over here, and you do them all over again. So I would save as much stuff as you can, because when you build up your dominion and you have like your warehouse and stuff, make a couple of warehouses, stash as much as you can, because when you move it and you come over, it keeps everything for you. It saves everything.
I'm a scrounge, so I mean, if you ask anybody, I helped build a lot of Bravos when we built Bravos the second time. A lot of that build was me and Stormy because we stayed in town and did that. Especially me. I didn't even go out and quest hardly at all.
Yeah, I mean, they asked us to do the farming. We built up a second city before people had a first one.
I know. Stormy is the one that's the governor of the second city. She governs the Gold Rush. So at least this last time she did. I need to find, let's see, talk to.
And then once you get up, they said the money is easy when you do your when you get your skills up, because like for example, it's asked me to cut down 10 spruce, 10 oak, but because my lumberjacking is so low, oak is at 10%. So what I would do is I would try to get all your skills to 20 before you come over.
Yeah, Vortec did mention that you want to try as early as possible to get your skills up to 20 or 30.
And as a hint, make sure you catch as many seagulls as you can before you leave the ship.
Is that one of the quests?
No, because they're special when you tame them. They can give you special abilities that the other animals don't give you.
I keep seeing the seagulls. I've not clicked on any of them yet.
Yeah, you have a zero, a net one that you can catch them. Just catch them and save them, and then when you pull them out, they don't attack. They just sit there, but they give you really good, like one of them can give you like, let's say, taming +2, taming +3.
So what do? To catch animal.
Basically, equip it. You click on it in the top left-hand corner, and it follows you around. And when you do combat, it levels up.
How do you catch it?
You just go up to it and hit it with a net.
So you go up to it, and
And your O key should be a net.
Yeah, I see the net. I just got to get it to get close enough. How close do you have to get to it?
Nut to butt.
Oh, because they keep running away before I get there.
Yeah, so what you do is you're going to get it stuck in a corner.
Oh. It didn't, and it ran past me.
Oh, that's all right. It's just something you can do if you want. Like, they're on the main land as well.
I keep seeing freaking shark silhouettes over the side. Can I catch them?
That's a quest for you before you leave the ship. Throw bombs on them.
Kill a shark. Yeah. So what do you throw bombs at them?
Yeah. There's a bomb that you got to throw on them.
Where do you get the bomb?
From one of the bombardier when you have a quest.
He gave me the quest, so he must give me bombs. He must be in my. I just didn't get a. Let's see. No, I've got an axe. I've got wood, and I've got sticks. He didn't give me a bomb. He gave me the quest.
You have to pick it up from the crate on the bottom of the floor.
Is there a crate that you gotta pick them up from? I wasn't reading the quest because I was talking to you. So, oh, there, I see. Pirate bombs. There we go. Now let's look at inventory and see. Got bombs, and then you got to put them on one of your hot bars. Okay.
Yep. And your best friend is going to be fire arrows any arrows that you find in crates, keep them because they can't be made.
Okay.
The fire arrows and stuff.
Can you close this chat window in game since I don't talk in chat in games? Good. I know that guilds like to talk in chat in game, but I don't do in-game chat because I have enough trouble seeing as it is. Oh, it's the 0 button, not the O button, for the seagull to catch the animal. It's the numerical 0.
Oh, yep.
May have caught one. Let's see. Nope. Thought I did.
Because taming is very hard to do. So if you can get as many of those guys as you can before you go up, it's easy for you, good for you. And Yuri and Care are really good people. They're good players. And then when you get to the main island, you're going to probably hear about Lily and Kathy. They were basically bought like multiple accounts. They have a lot of money to throw around, and they didn't like a change that they did, so they're basically politely protesting and not playing this weekend.
That's what I heard.
But the thing is the changes they made it so you couldn't solo things you weren't supposed to solo.
Right. Yeah.
Like before, the snare was God. Like you could take a snare and kill almost anything by yourself because it stunned a lot.
I may have caught a bird.
And then like when I was on the island, I was using snares and spears to kill a 20 elite at like level 5.
Right. Yeah, Vortex told me about that. I caught a bird.
Nice. And then you got to feed it an apple, which if you don't have, no, worm. They eat worms. You might get the worm from one of the crates when you go fishing. So you'll have something to feed it.
I think I may have caught another bird. Yep, I caught another one. So you think you might be able to get it, worms and stuff when you fish?
You use worms for fishing. You get worms through clay, but because you have to do a little bit of there's a fishing bucket on the ship where you can grab the worms out of.
So how do you bomb the shark?
You have to basically equip the
I got
bomb,
it equipped.
and you target the shark, and then hit the button, and it'll just run over to it and throw a bomb over the side.
Okay, so target the shark, hit the button. I'm hitting the button, it's not doing nothing. I have the shark silhouette targeted. Maybe I'm not close enough to the side.
Maybe you gotta get really close.
It's not letting me get any closer. I'm hitting the one button, and I've got it on my one key. It's highlighted. Then do you click?
Yep, you'll click it on the
Oh,
so for example, see.
right click.
Yep.
Now how do you get the shark out of the water?
You don't. Your job is to kill him.
Oh, my job is just to kill him. Okay. All right. I was left clicking.
Yeah, that gets annoying a little bit.
Having to switch over. How many sharks you got to kill? 3. Okay. And the thing is done. Talk to the bombardier. Okay. And do you equip the seagull, or do you wait till you got food for it before you equip it?
So, oh no, this isn't like a regular thing. Like they don't attack, so they don't really, they will never attack. So when you double click it to equip it, under your icon in the top left-hand corner, you'll see his icon below you.
So you don't have to worry about, if you don't have food, not worrying about equipping it?
Correct. You don't have to feed them. Only feed them to tame them.
Okay. Well, I've already got him. Now I have to tame him before I equip him then?
Yes. What's his fear level? If you scroll over, it'll say fear level.
One's got a fear level of 1, and they both have a fear level of 1.
So that means you feed it one time and you've tamed it.
And after I feed it, I can equip it.
Then once you've tamed it, you can actually name your pet while it's in your inventory, and then you can feed it. And then double click it and equip it.
Okay. So I've got 2 seagulls, so now take risky way. Find crates with spare sails at the stern. Open the crafting window and create sailcloth wings. Okay. The stern. Create the stern. Let's see. The stern is which side?
You can hit the map as well to see where he's at.
Yeah, because I can't see the mini map. Sorry.
No, if you hit the M, the big map should come up.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm still on the ship. You can't really see on the ship in the map.
Oh, true.
Okay. Double clicking to run is a bit tedious.
No, if you click on the, underneath your taskbar, you've got a little guy, a little green and blue button. If you highlight it green, you run automatically.
Oh, there we go. That's much easier. Then you go to the crafting menu. Okay. And we'll just hit. How many do we have to craft? 2?
Yeah.
Complete at Bombardiers. Okay. Alright. Sun's coming in and blocking me. I need to step away for a second so I can block this window.
Yep.
Where did she put that poster that we blocked the window with? Hold on. Where is my sun blocking poster?
You mentioned it the other day.
Yeah, you got this frame for it.
I don't know where it went.
Because I need to block the window.
It's not in the corner where I put it?
I did not see it. Oh, there it is. I found it. I have a Doctor Who poster that I have on a board that I have to put over my window to block out the sunlight. Because the blinds just don't do it. And at certain times of the day, it just shines right in my eyes. I'm sun blinded. Especially with the white kitty. Hey, kitty. Hey, princess. My girlfriend's kitty is coming to join us.
I just picked up for my girlfriend a cat, and I'm trying to introduce it to my cat. My cat's 2 years old. This one's a deaf kitten, and so my cat's not doing very well.
Yeah, ours is like our older cat is in its teens. So in August we got these 2 kittens for our anniversary, and they have been slowly getting to where the older, the teen cat will accept them, but it's taken him a bit. He's finally starting to not swipe as much. He still swipes at him and hisses at him occasionally, but he's better than he was. Leave the Bloody Mary by equipping the wings and flying. Okay. How do you equip the wings? You got to put them on a taskbar?
Yeah, you basically just double click it. Puts on a taskbar for you.
I'm double clicking. It's not going with the taskbar. Right click? Left click? No?
Yeah, try right click.
Not doing middle mouse button maybe? No?
I'm trying to remember how I did the quest. Yeah, drag and drop. See if it's drag and drop.
Drag and drop it. And then what? You just hit 2 to fly? Or hit whatever button you put it on to fly?
I think so. I can't remember.
I put them on my taskbar.
And then when you get a chance, you cannot use an auction house until you build one on your own dominion.
Right. I think I heard somebody say something about that.
And then when you get over here, we'll make sure you get a bear as a pet.
I'm not seeing how to fly. Do you have to get into the catapult or something?
Are you flying away from the
That's
ship?
the quest is,
Yep, you click on the catapult and it'll shoot you out.
okay, that must be why you put the wings on.
So you don't die.
That's what it is.
So I'm sure if you catapult away and you go splat.
Ah. I fainted. Okay, now I'm on the ground. Zoom in and walk, search and collect hard to see here, this quest. Walk, search and collect. Root, crop, open inventory, and eat.
Yep, for food.
So,
Because food's important, but you get a lot of crap food in the beginning.
so how do you get the roots? You just right click, left click?
They're probably on the ground, right?
I guess. Oh,
Yeah, if they're on the ground, you just,
if you find it, you can just hit eat and interact. Is that what it is?
yep.
Okay. Do you eat the first one you get right away? Or go and gather a few?
Yeah, collect everything. Yeah, as much as you can.
Okay. So now what does it say? Still wants me to collect stuff, so let's walk around and collect. Oh, I guess I need to equip the axe.
Yep, you're going to have
Where is
to
the
make
axe?
sure when you
I had an axe.
get your stuff to make each tool as
I had
well.
an axe, but it's gone now.
Yeah, when you get catapulted, you lose everything.
Oh. Even my seagulls. Oh no, they're there.
Keep the one that was equipped. You should have kept the one that was
Actually, I kept
equipped.
both seagulls.
Good.
It's just that they, everything else, I guess they don't. So, how do I make an axe? Let's see.
If you hit the C button and type in axe,
Oh,
and a lot of things are going to be trial and error, trying to figure out how to make it. They don't really hold your hand.
hatchet.
And healing is pretty much non-existent until very, very late game.
And copper ingots and stuff. So, it's going to take a while to get an axe.
Because you have to, no, you can make a stone axe.
Well, under hatchets, there is no stone axe. Oh, wait.
Axe and a hatchet are different, I think.
Oh, well, there's a stone pickaxe.
And there should be an axe.
I typed in axe, and I see. Oh.
All right, so we have stone pickaxe for picking.
I see under, when I typed in axe, I got pickaxes, hatchets, and weapons.
Okay, so yeah, hatchet, copper axe. You're gonna have to make a stone pickaxe, find copper, melt it with the crucible, and then or a bloomery. Basically, it makes you do things in stages.
Okay. So I've got to get some more stone and stuff. Keep making levels. Do I need to be leveling anything up when I do that?
Everything you can.
But I mean, do I need to be actually going into a leveling screen and leveling stuff?
No, it'll automatically do it as you level up. And then the little book is when you get stuff to like level 5, 10, you can get abilities.
Right.
But after I think 10 is a passive and 20 is your next ability.
Oh, let's see. Mushrooms, berries, sticks. I didn't quite have enough yet to make the pickaxe, so.
And then I'll just let you know that I collected like every single apple, every single root crop I could see. And I came over like 300 or 400 at everything. You'll get them very, very quickly there. But you have to eat often to try to keep your health at basically 30 of everything because it does go down quite fast without good food.
Now, what's this? Gather some stones. Let's see. Open the craft window and create stone knife. Okay.
That'll allow you to skin things.
Okay, so I want a knife. Craft. Complete quest. And the next quest is and then craft wooden spear. So wooden spear. Craft. Request. Next. Let's hunt. Take spear in your hand. Find and kill the hare. Okay, so let's take spear. Equip it. And I should be able to just right click to use it on the hare. I saw him running around a minute ago. I tried to get close enough to catch him. There's a goat or something. Something just told me to open the skills window. I'm level 5 in gathering.
Nice. Yeah, it's gonna go quick.
Yep. I think I got the rabbit.
Nice.
Okay. And then, let's see. What's this? Click on the inspiration button? What's that for?
So inspiration is triple XP.
Okay, it tells me to turn it on.
Yep. And you can turn it back on off if you want.
And get increased experience. I guess it wants me to do something to get the increased experience first.
Yep. And that you only get it when your character's offline. So like, I average about, I think, 15,000 between a 12-hour, 18-hour
Now it
day.
wants me to build a basic dominium.
Perfect.
Now you do that on the starter island?
Yes, we can, but I would look at your map and go near the graveyard, because that area is one you're going to be being in a lot.
Okay. Where do you see when you need to eat again?
In the top, when it gets to the really low, and then when the mouth icon pops up.
Okay, well I can't necessarily see the icon, so.
Top left-hand corner, it says fruit sanity, or satiety is 30.
Satiety?
Yep. You want to keep that at least minimum 30 if you can.
Fruit satiety, 0.
Yeah, so you just eat 3 apples.
Okay, now it's 30. All right. Well, now I should be able to craft that axe. Stone pickaxe. Craft. Now I should be able to go to a stone deposit. And
Yep.
let's see, boulder. It says I need mining 5, so I guess I gotta get. Kill the goat. I killed a goat.
Nice.
Knocked my health down a little bit though.
Oh yeah, yeah. Go to level 12.
A shovel is required. Let's make a shovel then. I don't have everything I need for the shovel. The sticks, but I do not have the poles. I'm going to try something here. Let's see. I need to try to switch this to my other screen because this screen, although I can read it a little bit better, is just not as bright as my. I don't know. Maybe I can adjust the adjustment on the screen. Huh. Let me see something here.
Yeah, I'm hoping a lot more of our old players come play this game because this is a really good game.
Display settings. Display settings. I want to adjust the screen brightness of screen 2.
And a lot of the things here are instant and they're generated randomly. So you might find something, you're like, oh, cool, I'll do this. And it could be short instance or it could be a long instance.
Right? There. Let's see how it looks now. If I can see it a little bit better. It's still a little dim. I don't know why it even launched the game on this window instead of my other window, but
I have issues with that too.
because you're using dual monitor support too.
Yep.
Yeah. 'Cause normally everything opens on the other window, so I don't know why this one defaulted to this window, but let's see. How do you get poles?
You have to make them from branches.
That's something you have to craft. Okay, so.
Yeah, it can get annoying because everything is crafted from something else, like except boulders, except logs.
I'm looking. It's got fishing poles, but that's not what I need. I need the ones that let's see, shovel. The wooden shovel requires sticks, which I have, and it requires poles. Times one, and I have 4 of them. Why is it not letting me craft it?
They're called poles, Poles,
Yeah.
instead of poles.
That's what it said, Poles. But when I type poles into the craft window.
Oh, because they're not crafted, you have to actually loop
And
them.
it says I have 4 of them, and I only need 1. And I said 13 other, but why is it not letting me make the shovel?
Oh, hold on, let me take a look.
Look at requirements. Maybe there's a requirement. Other than that, I need
Wooden shovel, you need 5 sticks and 1 pole.
and carpentry 5. I may not have the carpentry skill. Let me look.
You should be able, it should tell you what percentage you have of making it as well.
I don't even have carpentry listed under my skill list. I've got gathering, lumberjacking, mining, skinning, agriculture, and fishery. Oh wait, there's tabs on the side here. Carpentry, 0. How do you raise carpentry?
By creating, I'm going to have to find, there's a wiki that tells you the fastest way to create everything. To level it. I got to find it.
Create tools and buildings from wood. So I guess probably it'll go up when I make my domain.
Yeah, anything out of wood, yeah.
Got another bunny. Two bunnies in a row. Now let's look at the map. Let's see. Really don't like their color contrast here. I gotta see if I can swap windows. Let's see. Let's go into display settings. Display settings. Okay. Let's see here. This is on this side. this. Right over here. I don't want to do that. There. Take this. Oh, wait. I'm doing it this way. I'll put this over here. There. I'm gonna click on that and that there. And then back over. There we go. Let's see if I can see better on this screen. There's the cemetery. Now where am I? I'm over at the old mine, I guess. If I understand the marker correctly. Okay, so I've got to go northeast. I might as well find. Wait.
Yeah, and these guys are really helpful. Like, you get a quest, one of them's like, kill a bear. A bear's level 40 and takes like a high level player to do it. And they help you with everything. Because these are daily quests that give you like 50 silver.
Yeah, I heard Vortec was talking about doing this daily last night when he came on briefly.
I'm going to have to check out the King Pack. The King Pack, you get a knight.
Right.
And the knight's a really badass
this
pet.
is one of those games where, I mean, I'm not going to buy packs, but they really do cater to the pack people.
Yeah, and I think that's the other thing too, is because it was a Kickstarter and because it's not pay to win, but pay
for advantage.
Yeah. But there's nothing like XP pods or you can buy 100 of this.
Right. It's just pay for advantage. There's nothing wrong with pay for advantage. Pay to win can get kind of irritating after a while, but you know, people are going to pay.
Yeah, because they made me a set of iron armor because Yuri or Tiv or Till makes armor, and then one of the guys, like, in this game, if you're in an area where you drop everything, you have a half hour to get your corpse, and we wound up getting killed by the meanest black bear in the game, and I couldn't get my corpse back. So this other guy's like, oh, don't worry, I'm a master toolsman. I'll make you whatever tools you lost, whatever weapon you lost.
Right.
Which you don't find very often. The community here is really good.
That's always useful. So I'm getting near the cemetery. Let's see. Okay, I'm near the cemetery now. What do I want to do?
You're going to want to get your crafting and stuff up first, and then you're going to want to start killing rabbits, and then go to goats, and then move your way up from there.
Before I do any other building? How do I get my crafting up, though?
You're just going to find stuff and craft.
Because, I mean, I've crafted my spear.
It's a lot of crafting.
Because it says build basic domain. How do you build the basic domain?
What's it say for the thing?
This is build basic domain 10 out of 11. I don't know what, is there a questing menu so you can look at the more details on the quest? Oh, here we go.
What button is it?
Let's see what that has to say. I need screen magnifier. Screw this. Let's see. Let's try magnifier. Screen magnifier. Magnifiers over there. Okay. Over here. Let's see.
And then they also have 100-speed horses that they can give you to level up. I mean, these guys are really, really good people.
Okay. It says 0 of 1. I guess I have to try to craft a dominion.
Yep. So let me take a look.
I think it's just, let me type in dominion and see if that works in the crafting menu. Craft.
Yep, basic dominion of the dragon. So you need 1 boulder, 1 small rawhide, and 2 stones.
Dominion. Looks like I have it all. Then I just got to place it anywhere.
Yep. Now I would go to the right below the cemetery. That's a
I'm
really
right below
good.
the cemetery.
Perfect.
Okay. Next is build bunch of branches.
And then just keep doing that. But I would save your inspiration to when you want to get up your fighting. Like the skeletons go in there. And I would start with the probably spears on the skeletons and then move to sword and board. Because sword and board you get to stun them.
So you build bunch of branches. Build. I guess you got to put that anywhere in your domain.
And then when he gets back online, you could ask him to make a second character because he's gonna get another account.
He said he was going to make another character and then go along with me.
Yeah, that would be perfect. And he's in your same time zone, but he needs to wake up earlier.
Well, I woke up earlier than I normally would have.
But I'll take a look at the King pack this week, and if I can find one that gives me the code, I definitely want the that night pet. That night pet is really good.
Right.
I'll ask him if the night pet's better than the bear.
Put sticks and raw meat into the future campfire. Light it and cook. So I guess I gotta go over to the fire, open it. I gotta take some. Okay. Now eat some of this meat I just cooked, I guess. You want to keep all of your satiates at 30?
Yeah, if you can.
So I just got meat satiety at 30.
Yeah, because once you get over here, we're going to be able to provide you with like 3 meals instead of having to take 5.
This one fruit. So I should eat.
And like you can get backpacks, but when you put them on, you go 15% slower, but they can give you like 9 to 10 different spots.
Okay. Yeah.
And since the update, we're the only one killing the tree boss because they changed the way you do it.
How do you get your inventory back to where you see all of it? I click the side thing to filter, and now I can't see everything I've got all in one stream.
Click the filter. If you click on a filter, click off it.
Oh, there you go. Okay, click off of it. So, okay.
And later on, they're supposed to add ships, so you can build your own ship.
Right. Other small rawhides. Okay. I guess it wants me to kill more critters. I gotta find new critters.
So they have quests like hand in 5 chicks because you can have breederys on your property.
Right.
And there's like, oh, hand in 10 wines. So everybody's doing something so everybody can get the quest done.
That's why Yeah, that's why Vortec wants a new property. That's why.
Yeah, I've already built my villa. Now I'm going to build every aspect of it. You're going to build the wine cellar door, then the wine cellar. Nothing is easy.
Not going into the cemetery yet. Because I assume in the cemetery is going to be bunches of things to kill that are not food animals.
So you're going to be able to get most of your heavy gear off the skeleton.
Right.
And then once you get hired up and you get like a decent pet, there's an elite there that you can kite, and he drops really good stuff. But once I got my sword and board, and I was able to use the stun skill, I would use a poison arrow, fire arrow, and then go sword and board.
Dang it, the boar killed me.
Oh, boars are level 20. Yeah, they're going to tear
They
you
ran
apart.
up to me and killed me.
Oh, that is a undead boar. They will.
I'm not even in the cemetery, so.
On your mini-map, there are red dots. Red dots are aggressive.
I can't really see much of the mini map.
You'll have to probably zoom in your mini-map then.
It's just the mini map is just not really good focus for me.
But I would definitely get your taming up to at least 20 before you get here, and then maybe a combat skill to 20, and your trades like your mining, wood cutting, gathering, and then and skinning to 20. But if I did that, I'd be a little bit further ahead than I am now. And then to help you out is, like, for example, large bloomeries, you need really high blacksmithing and carpentry. I just gather the mats and have a guild member come over and make it for me. Because nothing is worse than having an 80% chance of doing something and then failing.
Kill the fox. How do you heal yourself?
You have to wait. So your stamina, the plus button, when it is at 100%, that's the only time you'll start healing.
And how do you get your stamina to 100%?
By not walking.
Okay. Craft. Rawhide. Headband. Okay. Craft.
And it's funny, they actually have a pack here for $300,000.
Yeah. Oh, craft rawhide shoes. Craft. Rawhide vest. Okay. Main stone hatchet. So now it should be able to make the hatchet.
Yep, it's going to be a slow process when it comes to the crafting. like I have a quest for like an iron hammer, blacksmithing 36. So I'd have to probably be around blacksmithing 25 to actually have like a good chance of making it without failing. But when it comes to tools, bronze tools are pretty cheap to repair, but you can repair them by using half the mats it takes to make one.
Right.
Or you can go to a town and pay to have it repaired.
Build hut of branches. So let's get back to my base camp area. Where am I at? I'm way the frick over there. Oh.
With animal husbandry,
Yeah.
do you know how you level it?
By putting animals together and getting them to breed.
Once they're bred, you have to murder them.
Slaughter them for meat.
Yeah, you have to butcher them after you breed them. Like, that's so mean.
I don't know if Stormy will like that part.
Don't tell her about that.
She's already mad that you have to kill horses on Terra to complete your knowledge book.
And there's special exotics too. So when you look at items and stuff, exotics have different tiers.
Hey, Celtic Link, I didn't see you in there in my viewing my channel. If you're still there, there's not a whole lot to play this game right now. It's Wild Terra 2, but we're just kind of getting into it. Some of the guild members that I'm in. You may have left already. I didn't notice you're chatting until just now. Sorry about that. I was talking to one of my guild members.
Because once you get higher up with tools, when you get the exotic tier 3, they don't drop on death.
It's a little bit better this way. Not enough space in my inventory. I gotta get to my
Good morning, gentlemen.
Hey, what's up? What's happening?
Oh, nothing much. I saw you guys were in here. Loggy mentioned he was working with you, so I went ahead and I grabbed the keys for Storm and Gorith, and I sent them over.
Okay.
I'm still a little busy at the moment. I'm going to need probably another half hour, but I just wanted to make sure that if they're up, they could do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm headed to bed here after Yuri helps me do this one quest. I got to work half a day tomorrow, but then I'll play more.
Oh, nice. Sounds good. Hopefully I can get them over to the main island.
If they all come in and play right away. I don't know if
Yeah.
Stormy will or not. She likes to
Yeah.
focus on kind of one game at a time.
Right. Yeah, like, this isn't really, this isn't really the type of game for that. You can definitely play this and other
Right.
stuff, because of the inspiration. Obviously, like in the beginning, you wanna push, you wanna get set up, you wanna, do stuff. But once you kind of get your bases, your base set up, you can just kind of chill and let that inspiration pack on. She could definitely play both games.
Yeah, but whether she will or
Just
not.
willing if she's
Yeah.
up to it. Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Plus, there's no auto log out either.
Oh, true. I mean, you could just stay in and do other stuff, and
Just run it in the background.
yeah, you could technically.
Fort, what tree gives me fireproof wood?
So you got to go to the swamp, northeast side of the map, and it's just RNG. You just
Off
gotta
the
whack
dried
'em.
trees?
Yeah, they're dried trees. Yep. Just gotta whack them. How many do you need?
Well, I have to gather two. Yuri's helping me
Oh, okay.
kill mobs around, but he had to go AFK. He's been gone for
Yeah,
like 8.
I mean you'll be safe out there. Typically, I rotate around the outer part.
That's what
Kind
I'm
of
doing
like
now.
Yeah, if you just go around the outer part, because in the middle, obviously, there's a boss, and then there's some nasty mobs in these packs. But the trees usually, kind of form around, so you should be good to go.
But I did a bunch of quests today, so I've made about 2 gold today.
Nice. That's really good. 2 gold in quest? What?
So I had the bear quest, got that done. And then I've been doing, the lumberjack had a bunch of wood cutting, like, oh, go cut 10 of this for 10 silver, go cut 10 of this for 20 silver.
Wow. I got to do those, I guess. Great.
I did the kobold quest for 25.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I already got 1 heat proof. This might go quick.
Yeah. I mean, two isn't bad, so you might get lucky.
And then I did 2 mining quests at once.
Right. You're busy tonight, huh?
Yeah, I tried to get in, because I got to work half day tomorrow for recruiting activity for the school, and
Right.
I figure I might as well get as much as I can in if I can.
Oh, that's good. I mean, you're making good progress.
But I like Yuri's pet. He's got a knife.
Yeah, well, bro, the knight is good, but it's only good for Yuri because Yuri runs the dagger. If you got a pet with provocation, it'll fire off most of the time, right? It's the same,
Yeah, but
it's the same thing.
like minimal damage. The tanking pet.
Yeah. It's not, I would stick with a pet with provocation. I think you'd be good there.
I'm happy with the bear.
Yeah, the bears are good. I mean, there's so many different variations you can get.
I'm full up and stuff, so.
Doc, are you streaming?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
I started it just like I said. I went and made a whole new character. I went and,
Nice.
yeah, I killed off the one that I'd already made because all it had done is kill the rat. And I wanted to do even that on the stream. So I made a whole new character and
And I gave a hint on keeping the birds with him.
yeah, I've got a couple of
Oh,
seagulls.
right. Nice. Oh, are you already on the main island?
I'm on the
or are you still
starter
on the
island.
starter island? Okay, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't even know they had
The
seagulls.
seagulls were on the ship.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I got the seagulls on the ship, so
Yeah, the game is, it definitely gets its hooks in you. You'll be addicted in no time. Just, like I said, be careful of the loggy curse of, like, staying on the main island, or on the starter island too long.
yeah.
He was loving it over there. Yeah.
When you can farm that much stuff, because when I was there wasn't many players on the island, so I was just farming everything.
Yeah. I get the sentiment, you know, I do.
But towards the end of it, you could see like 7 dominions around the damn graveyard.
That's awesome. That's good to hear. That people, you know, are still, people are buying it. It's awesome. I moved, I put down the house, and I, like, started placing stuff, and then I got, like, super tired, and I was like, all right, I can't do this tonight.
Old age.
You know, old age. We're like the same age, I think.
Hold on, I'm 41.
Oh, you're older than me. What the fuck? You're talking shit. Old age. I guess you were just sharing your insight.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So anyway, you got a couple of years on me. Not many, but
Let's see.
you know, a couple. But yeah, so I didn't have the patience. I'm trying to figure out like I was talking about like trying to figure out like an ideal way to set it up. Because the problem is if I put too many things down, I won't be able to move the house. You know. But
You're going to have to put the house down first.
Yeah, I put the house down first, and then I had to rotate it, which means I had to move it to the other side. Now I'm just trying to get a feel for, you know, where I want it, basically. Because, you know, like I said, you can access the storage from the front right. So I kind of want that in the middle of my plot, my dominion, or I want it in the top left corner, you know.
And what you could also do is start putting your pottery crap in the dominion, in the place itself as well.
Yeah, so I've been putting the cooking stuff in there. I have my oven in there and stuff, but, you know, I probably put the pottery stuff in here too. I don't think
And
there's
the bed thing, I think you can make a bed because
there's a king pack that has a bed. The king pack with the knight has a bed. Or
yeah,
the home
take
pack.
the bush and put it on the floor.
Oh, right. Well, you don't need those at your. You'll always respawn back at your base. I don't know why it does that. You know.
Oh, good. I'll delete mine.
Yeah. You don't need that on the ground. But that's like when Yuri puts that down before we fight the bears. It's like that kind of stuff. You can set respawn points like that. I didn't know you could do it in the open world the way he does it. I thought we had to have a dominion near the POI, and then everybody would do that. You know. But it is what it is.
But yeah, when you get the bear quest, he can solo the bear, and that's 50 silver.
Jesus. He can solo the bear?
Yeah, his pet's level 48.
Yeah.
He can solo a bear.
That's crazy.
But there's other guys, like there's a guy called Guac. He's on Plague Island. That's a level 50 area.
Guac is, well, it is and it isn't, right? So you can see Plague Island, by the way, in your map. They have low-level areas. They're, you know, like Lasbird is 2550, Vicious Marshland's 3563, Dark Forest is 3052. And then the dungeons in there work the same way as our dungeons, where you can go there, and do like a 15, 20 dungeon. You're not going to get progress, but you'll get drops and stuff like that. You know, you won't get progression, but you can go in there.
Ah.
Yeah. I extracted the game files. Like, I have the maps and stuff. I was thinking about creating some stuff, but, you know, like where I could put the little dungeon icons on the map so people can have an idea, like where things are.
That would be perfect.
Yeah. I just haven't been to Plague Island myself, so I don't know. You know, I just know what people say. But, you know, like on Ilion, the starter island, I could, you know, you can put stuff, and then on Terra, however they want it. But too busy playing to, you know, to really. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do here.
Yeah, basically tomorrow I got to work for an hour, and they'll give me 4 hours of overtime hours that I can use anytime. So I'm going to basically save it up, and after 15 Sundays, that's a week paid vacation. I can go see my son.
Oh, nice.
But man, if we get a bunch of the guildmates here, it's going to be freaking crazy.
Yeah, it'll
We'll
be done.
take over.
Because you know that Apex guild, right? They were demanding another guild pay them protection money.
What?
Yeah, they demanded Lily and Catherine protection money, or they were going to be KOF.
Whatever. That's so funny. So we got bullies in this thing, huh? Okay, cool. We like to see it.
But you realize that doesn't very well work well with our guild because we got some hardcore PvP players.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll be interesting.
Like when those Chinese players were, you know, and we just wiped them off the map.
Fractured, yeah. Yeah.
That's how we roll.
So we roll.
And
All
at
right,
number
well,
5 now, not number 1.
I'll be back. I'll be back in a little bit, guys.
What we got here?
So like I just finished the Lumberjack main quest line to get the dailies. And now the dailies give me 2 quests. One to create 40 planks and one to create 50 strong poles. The strong poles will come from the big old trees.
It's cooking some carnivore meat now.
And when you kill anything, make sure you have the bird out.
I haven't caught a worm or anything yet to feed him yet.
Clay.
Yeah, I've finally started to get clay.
Yeah, when you get clay, you'll get
I
worms.
just haven't yet. But I think when I got the clay, I might have been full up. So.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And if you see the things on the ground called godsend, they can have higher mats in them for you, like slings or bows.
Oh. Nighttime now, so.
Oh, nighttime, it can get dark.
Yeah, I've got a torch in my hand right now.
It'll get darker.
Let's see. Do I have rooms now?
So I'm level 22 lumberjack, and I can get 100% on level 33.
It is an interesting game, I'll give you that.
And the thing is they already have a roadmap of what they're going to add when they're going to add it. So they're always working on it. The small Russian development team, I think they're Russian. And when you do agriculture, there's two phases. One phase where you basically plant, water, let it grow. That's a day. Then after that, there's a seed phase. And after the seed phase, it withers away.
I finally found a couple of worms so I can feed both my seagulls.
Nice. So what I would do is with the seagulls, I would level them up until it says player bonus, which I think is level 10. Probably get some really nice bonuses.
Take a seagull and feed. Name. Birdie. Why not? Pet. Unfortunately, both the seagulls I found were male. So I can't.
Well, hey, they may still try to get it on. You never know.
I can't breed them. So I guess I get to put one in storage and have one equipped right now. Okay. Or
And you can build a well to get water.
Open the map. Let's see then. Abandoned village. Okay. Open map. We get to the abandoned village, which I think I went once before, but I gotta go again.
You gotta be very careful. Go all the way east, and then go up the side of that mountain so you don't get attacked by the undead animals.
Yeah, that's where I got attacked before by him. Was in that area.
Because that's a dead, you gotta go loot your body type of thing, I think.
From where I died before?
Yeah, because it'll show your corpse on the ground. It'll tell you if you drop everything that's in your inventory or if it's paint only.
Well, my inventory was still there when I respawned that one time. So.
Oh, good.
Find elder basement in the eastern part of the village. Looks like I got 2 gold or 2 silver, 6 copper or whatever coins are just now. Travel to Hemet. Is that going to the main island?
What's
It
that?
says travel to Hemet. That's not the main island, is it?
No, that's a hermit.
Oh, Hermit. Oh, okay. I can't see real well, so. Oh, I guess he's on the mini map there. That's not it. Come on, it's a pro.
And then when you come over here, the one thing you have to worry about is when you're cutting stuff down and mining, you can get viper snakes that pop out, squirrels, or aggressive marmots. They are not friendly. Like nothing like cutting down a tree and a squirrel attacking you.
Died again.
What killed you?
Looked like a level 15 elite something. Like a little. It looked like a little rat or squirrel or something.
Oh, yeah, it's an undead rat.
Every time I respawn in the middle of the map, or
What was
you
that?
respawn always in the middle of the map instead of at your place.
Oh, because you didn't put a bed down as your save spot. Is your Dominion
I did
down?
put a bed down though.
Now you have to click E to save it as your respawn spot. So I just did 2 dailies for the logging people, and that'll net me 25 silver.
Died again. What?
What's up?
It wasn't letting me click on anything for a second there. Oh, I think it's because I'm exhausted.
Yeah, you gotta have food and make sure you have energy to walk around and do stuff.
Right. Let's see again. Up.
And it should have just got really dark. And then if you click the button next to the map, the top left-hand corner, it'll tell you your frame rate, what time of day it is in the world, and what season.
69 frames per second. How long have I been playing? Twitch. I've been playing for 2 hours, 46 minutes, 48 seconds.
Nice.
What it says on my Twitch, anyway.
I have Amazon Prime. I could probably give you a free sub each month.
That would be great because I donate what I get, half of what I get to Extra Life every time I get enough, because I do a lot of my streaming for charity. So the money I get from subs and stuff goes to that, which helps the kids in the Children's Miracle Network, which have a lot of them that have the conditions like, for instance, like mine, where I've got kidney failure, but these are kids with kidney failure and kids with cancer and kids. So, and it does things like get them games and game consoles that they can play, so they can feel a little bit more like normal kids, and it helps them get essential medical equipment, and it pays towards research, and all the money in Extra Life goes to the local hospital's kids that I choose for my campaign, and none of it goes to the bureaucracy and building and running of it. Everything goes to the kids. So
yeah, which rarely happens. So that's really good.
It's a great charity, and so it's one of the things that I help support. Let me see. At my bedroll. The live point has been stored. There's no auto stack function, is there?
All right, I'm gonna log out. I'll talk to you in a bit.
Okay.
And I'm glad you guys are playing, and it looks like we're gonna get a lot of guys here. And you have a good night.
Night. Huh? Oh, tell my girlfriend was talking to me. Is anybody else in channel right now? Okay, so I'm just talking to my broadcast right now, so pipettes. Should be able to. Now I should have a stone pipette. There we go. So I can actually do some stone. Here's again, travel to Hermit and that. Nice. Have a knife. It's not having a knife anymore. The hermit. Let me see, where's the hermit? Okay. I see what the hermit is. That was a heavy sigh. Is that you, Vortex? I heard somebody heavy sigh. Somebody's in channel though. Must be my character that's doing the heavy sigh. Look at options, controls. What is that symbol? I can't tell what key that is. Let's give it something different. Awesome. What does it say? Talk to Ahmed. Okay. What's the cemetery? Let's see here. Skeleton. Huh? That's 4. That's 4. nobody's watching, but fancy crap. Okay. I think I'm going to log out for a little bit. If anybody is watching, thank you so much for watching. As a reminder, I do stream for Extra Life, which means that anything I make on the stream, from bits, subscriptions, anything, half of that off the top, rounded up, goes to Extra Life as soon as I get a payout. So, and Extra Life is part of the Children's Miracle Network. So if you are watching, please contribute to that, or you can go directly to my Extra Life thing. Now I do need to double check, make sure I've got the most recent Extra Life campaign going. Let me actually make sure I've got that in the bot. before I try to post any links. Good. Join. Log in. See. Copy and then go to my bot. Double check my snap. And I will go ahead and put the Extra Life link in the bot and to the chat. So if anybody is watching chat, they can follow that and donate directly to my Extra Life campaign. And that'll always be there to help everybody out. Anyway, thank you so much. If anybody is watching, as always, I do tend to send these over to my YouTube account, which is GamerSeuss, just like the Twitch, and they're usually there within a week of me broadcasting. I will probably broadcast this game again sometime real soon, but I wanted to give it a shot. Thank you for anybody again that watched. I'm sorry for anybody that I missed who commented while I was talking to my guildies, and have a good day.